This a good one here. Three-time NBA runner-ups. And the names I'm about to mention, Michael Jordan, James Harden, Kevin Durant. Where do I start? All three of the greatest scorers ever. I think when Durant's career is over 30 plus thousand, Jordan had 30 plus thousand, and I think Harden plays a couple of years, he'll get 30,000. You know, credible handling, credible talent, prolific scores, you know, and they were impactful for years in their respective times. Durant and Harden played together in OKC. Harden was a six man. And had he had any kind of postseason success, he would be ranking right behind Jordan, but right there with Durant because his numbers and what he did was incredible. But during this duration, they were three-time runner-up MVPs. Of course, Jordan, it seemed like he should have had like 20 of them. I mean, he was dominant, especially once we get past at the 187, we think all the way to the 90s, he'd be a runner-up. And so that is just amazing. It's not more than it is where he's concerned. And, his impact totality, I ain't got to begin to tell you with his scoring average and the way the Bulls, especially when they were winning in the 90s. I mean, the second part when he came back, 70-win season, flirt with high 60s. I mean, he went to a whole different level of excellence, which was mind-blowing. He really, the Celtics and Birdham had set the standards. And that was a real thing. The Lakers did too with Magic. That if you could win a lot of games, that used to be a standard. That's a lost topic. Your team record, home court advantage, one of the top 4 seeds, top 2 if you can. That was a standard. And he made that a habit when he would play pretty much every game and bring it. So with all his scoring titles, he was, he had some years he was runner up. If they had an Eastern and a Western Conference, he'd have more MVPs because Carmelo got one of his, and he would have had probably another one or two. So just saying with that. Same thing with Durant. He had those 2 years in particular where he finally got by LeBron in 2014, but had those 2 years where he lost and the MVP. And he was something else from 2010 to 2013, 2014. He was on a mission. He was definitely bringing it. I mean, his skill set, he was bringing it. And so, one of those situations where you just like, wow, you're baffled, you're mind blowing, and you're just kind of dumbfounded, So it's pretty impressive what he did. Then we get to James Harden, and the guy, they really want him to have an MVP because I remember they even came with a players league tournament where they made sure he got one, and because he was losing to Steph Curry. Him just like Dame Lillard, but really James Harden, Steph Curry got in his way. Because think about it. If he wins MVP and he wins a finals MVP, we're looking at him in a whole different category where he ranks all time. And he had 3 runner-ups in the MVPs, and it was Steph Curry. So you always got an era where somebody's just, Durant had to deal with LeBron, Harden had to deal with Steph. Jordan's threes, the Carmelo one, and you could say Magic and Bird, but and Charles Barkley to an extent. But yeah, Barkley and Carl won when Jordan won his third and his fifth finals. Mm-hmm. But that's just the reality of it all. But tell me what you think of those 3, and then they're 3-time runner-ups as far as finals MVPs. And who did you think had the more impressive runs? Because you can make a strong case. All 3 of them had a unique situation. Jordan, of course, but hey, Kevin Durant had a special run from 2010 to 2015, and James Harden was in the mix from 2012 to about 2018 because he's the last American-born NBA player to win MVP. So which one was most impressive runs? It's an interesting debate. I'll say Jordan, obviously, but the other 2, Harden and Durant's runs, it's pretty close for a second. And Harden was like that one dude that was nudging all of it. So Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership, because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.